Welcome back, everyone. It's Abdallah here with even more Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. We are back with the Venusaur event that's happening within the game. I'm hoping to get some more of the cool promo cards. If not, rack up my collection on those Venusaur promos, because you never know when they're going to be useful, right? Anyway, thanks so much for coming. As usual, what we're going to do is we are going to do a pull on a banner in hopes of getting a card that we want at the very beginning and at the very end, so stick around. Anyway, let's jump in. Let's do that before I forget. I don't think there's anything in Wonder Pick that I want, but you never know, right? What I'm trying to aim for is I'm trying to get the 2 Dragonites that I could use for a deck over here, but I'm not seeing any luck with that. I need 1 more additional Dragonair, and then I'm going to need 1 more Dragonite. So who knows if I can actually get one of these. Misty, I do have 2 Misties, which is really awesome. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything over here, so I'm scrolling through. Snorlax would be really cool to potentially get on a 20% chance, but these are all expired. Beedrill. Yeah, we've got those guys. Grap locked. Yeah, nothing is calling for me, so it looks like I'm going to save all of my my stuff over here. Anyway, so let's jump in. We have the Mewtwo pack. I'm going to use my 12 of the pack hourglasses because I've been saving a bunch of them, and I'm excited to see what we get, right? Remember, I'm aiming for Dragonite and Dragonair, hopefully 1 of each in this 1 pack. As you can see, we have something cool at the very back, so this is going to be great. We'll see. Salazzle, Jinx, Sandshrew, Grapploct, and regular Mewtwo. I mean, that's cool. I do like a regular Mewtwo card. I don't really see a use in a Mewtwo deck for that thing, outside of rocking 2 Mewtwo EXs. So, yeah, I mean, I guess that's great. Cool, let's just go for it. All right, stick around to the end. We're going to do 1 more promo opening, along with all of the actual promos that we're getting from this event. So, since we're here, what I wanted to do with this Venusaur Drop Event, I wanted to actually finish up the little flags that we're trying to get over here. So this is cool. This one says, make your opponent's Pokemon sleep 1 time. So I do have a Hypno. I've got a Mewtwo and Hypno deck over here. I'll show you what it's comprised of so that you guys can potentially copy it at home. So as you can see over here, there's 1 Hypno. Yeah, this one's interesting. All right, so now that I'm looking at this, I may need to do some adjustments. I need 2 Hypnos at least and 2 Drowsies. So as you can see, I have a Hypno and I have a Drowsy. So I'm gonna have to remove Jinx. I'm gonna remove the old Amber. And as you can see over here, we're going to keep on pulling until we get the Drowsy and Hypno. I don't know how it's going to work, but we're going to give it a shot. Anyway, wish me luck. So this one, like usually when you build a deck of 20 cards, you don't necessarily want to fill it with so many Pokemon, because then that's going to dilute your chances of getting the Pokemon that you want. As you can see over here, I don't have much. I do have a Ralts. We did pull the Hypno, but as you can see, it's too much. Anyway, so we're probably going to end up losing this map over here. This is Sharp Scythe for 30 damage. Yikes, man. I don't quite know how we're going to pull this off. There's a Gardevoir. I guess that's cool. It's not going to help, like, at all. So we have this Ralts over here. We do have an Energy on deck, which is fine. I mean, I don't really want to be in here. I don't want to be in this battle. So I'm going to rock this and hopefully do a Ram and kind of be done. I have 2 Sabrinas, which we can force the swap on some of these. But after doing 1 force swap, they're going to have an Energy on someone. So here's a 30 damage hit. I mean, essentially, I'm going to lose this entire battle unless I get the Kirlia. Oh my gosh, that was such good luck. I cannot even describe it. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting. Here's the thing, and here's the hard part. I do have a Sabrina right now. I'm looking at the damage output that these Pokemon do, and they're bad. It's very bad damage output. I don't want to take 40 damage from the Farfetch'd, and I don't necessarily want to deal with that Kakuna yet. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to use this Smack for 30, and then we could potentially do even more damage next turn. I want to put a Pokemon to sleep. I don't know where Hypno's hiding, unfortunately. Okay, so here's Kakuna using Bug Bite for 30, which is very strong. And hey, there's Drowsy. Okay, we can actually put a Pokemon to sleep here. I don't know if we're going to win, though. But as you can see, we're going to evolve into the Gardevoir. We're going to use Psy Shadow to give myself a free energy for Gardevoir. And then we can burn this energy for that Pokemon over there. So we can do 60 damage. I'm going to... Yeah, I can... What could I do? I mean, I can knock this thing out. He's going to hit me 30 next turn. And then that's going to bring me down to 40. And then Farfetch can potentially knock me out. So I don't want to deal with that. So I'm going to bring Sabrina right now. I'm going to force a switch, unfortunately, to Scyther. And I'm going to knock it out with a Psy Shot. So now this this computer has an opportunity to bring in any Pokemon to knock this out. This is very bad. If it's Beedrill, I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, so he doesn't seem to have Beedrill. Okay, so this bug bite is going to be hurtful. I can't one-hit KO anything, but I do have a Hypno, which should be great. Let's take a look. So we have Hypno over here. Hypno does have the ability to put Pokemon to sleep. I absolutely love that idea. Let's see. If I switch out to Hypno, I could start doing how much damage? 50 damage a pop? That's not bad. Yeah, and we have a lot more HP, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to rock it. Let's actually bring out this Pokeball, because you never know who we can get out. There's a Ralts. Okay, that's unfortunate. So I'm going to retreat right now. We're going to retreat to Hypno. I'm going to use this Psy Shadow to give Hypno 1 energy. Easy peasy. We're going to give Hypno the main energy that we have over here. We're going to use Sleep Pendulum. By using Sleep Pendulum, we're going to flip a coin. If it's heads, we're going to put that Pokemon to sleep. And then now the Kakuna is asleep. We're going to proceed to hit it with a Psy Punch. I don't need it. I don't need to use Sabrina right now because it's a 2-hit KO on that thing. There we go. And then the sleep check is he's still asleep, which is great. So in order to get out of a sleep, I think you have to roll a heads. Yeah, tails. So you are still asleep. That means that I got a free hit. Well, here comes Mewtwo EX. I don't necessarily need him. I'm not sure if I'm going to need him in order to win. But I can start nuking these guys ASAP. Yeah, this is interesting. We're going to use Psy Shadow over here just because it gives us an extra energy. And then Sleep Pendulum, I mean, I'm just going to do it. Like, why not? I mean, if he's already asleep, I don't think you do double asleep in this game, but it's sleeping. It's sleeping. And I'm going to knock it out anyway, so it didn't matter. It didn't matter. It's just funny to do. All right, anyway. So, as you can see over here, we are doing the actual requirement, which is going to be so fun. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right, there we go. So now, unfortunately, we want to be able to do the 60 damage. Well, we have some Mewtwo available, which is going to be pretty awesome. I'm going to do Sleep Pendulum. Let's just put him to sleep and see what we can do. Yeah, we might just bring out Mewtwo for the rest of this battle. I don't want to give him a point. He's going to do 40, and then maybe his other teammates are going to do some nonsense, and I don't want to deal with that. So, we unfortunately didn't get the sleep on him, but that's okay. I'm going to retreat. Yeah, we're going to retreat, and then we're going to go over to this Mewtwo that we pulled, which is going to be really, really powerful soon. So, we're going to use the Psy Shadow to give Mewtwo 1 more energy. And unfortunately right now, I don't have a Giovanni in this deck. So we're just going to rock the 50 damage hit. Now, I've got a boatload of energy, and I have a boatload of HP. So we should be fine with this battle. This is probably game, set, match. Considering the fact that we need 1 more hit on this Farfetch in order to knock it out, which is so simple. And that's going to be the end of the game. That's it. There's our second Hypno. So we don't really have to do anything else. Honestly, we can throw this energy on here, and then we are going to use Psy Drive. We don't have to use Psy, whatever it is from Gardevoir. We don't have to put him to sleep, because that was the end of the game, right? That was our 3rd point. So, easy. That's Mewtwo Hypno deck, as you can see over here. I mean, sleep is pretty interesting, because sleep, you have so many turns to check to wake up. So I don't think it's that powerful in the game. And then again, 50-50 chance of it actually landing is kind of bad. Right? It's not like, okay, once per turn, now you use this and they are asleep. So thank goodness that that's not the case. All right, so we're going to keep on moving over here. I want to actually bust this out. It says win 5 or more battles. It says use the cards that are a rarity of the diamonds or less. So let me take a look at Fire Deck over here, and let me actually look into Fire Deck and see what the rarities are. Because ideally, we don't want to use any Charizard EXs, right? Like if we're going to be doing this. And Moltres EX is probably not going to be the exact same thing either. So if we want to build a deck that has the rarities of regular Charizard, I mean, we could potentially do it. We could potentially do it, but we don't have a way of gaining a lot of fire energy from them. So I love the idea of using Ninetales. I think that's really cool. Because Ninetales does a lot of damage. So let me actually rebuild a deck. Let me rebuild a deck. We're gonna do a new deck. It's gonna be like a fire-based deck. Let me see. Can I even make a fire-based deck? I don't know. Let me see. Rental? No, I don't really want to use rentals. All right. Let me see. We're gonna go back. Let's go over to decks right now, and then I'm gonna attempt to make a new fire deck. We're gonna do that. We're gonna change this to red for fire. And then I'm going to go with I want to do like Ninetales, and let me see what BLAINE does, right? Because BLAINE is a crazy card. If you've never seen BLAINE before, he's so good. I'm going to put 2 BLAINEs, and now BLAINE is going to be, during this turn, attacks used by Magmar, Ninetales, or Rapidash do 30 more damage, which is a crazy, crazy thing. So Magmar, Ninetales, and Rapidash is what we're going to be hoping for over here. I mean, Rapidash is decent. He'll be doing 40 damage a pop. 50, 60, yeah, 60. I mean, we could do a lot. So I could do 2 Ponyta. We're going to do... I don't have 2 Vulpix. That's so weird. But I guess I'm going to do 2 Ninetales. And I guess I could rock a Magmar. Yeah, we'll go 2 Magmar. And then I'll do the rest auto build for fire. Yeah, there we go. So we have 2 Blaines. We're doing... I don't need the Center Scorch. I'm going to get rid of those Sizzlopedes. And yeah, I think that's good. And then we just need 4 more. So I'll probably do Sabrinas. I have 2 Sabrinas that I can knock out. This is kind of cool. You can see me build a deck. I'm going to do 2 potions. And then we have 2 Sabrinas. And I think we're set. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So overall, our deck is going to be Vulpixes. We have the Ninetales line. We have the Rapidash line. And I think this is going to be the way that we're going to win against the Venusaur deck without using the EX Pokemon. So I'm going to give it a shot. Here it is, Venusaur jumping in. We're going to use that new fire deck. New deck number 2 with the Vulpix on it. And we're going to recover some of our energy. Recover the event stamina since we have a boatload of those. And we're going to battle. All right, wish me luck. Here we go. Alrighty. Here we go. It's time. So, we're starting off with Magmar. That's decent. I mean, I don't mind that. And we do have 2 of the professors right now, so I could use a professor next turn. I don't like this matchup against Kangaskhan, though, like, at all. I think it's a very, very losing matchup. So, I don't know. There's a Vulpix, and we have a Ninetales on deck. This is great. I may have to sacrifice Magmar just to get Vulpix going. Here's Ponyta as well. That's pretty good. Magma Punch is for 50. I mean, I could do 2 Magma Punches, but then that's really, really dependent on if Kangaskhan rolls or flips the tails on this event. I don't really know what's gonna happen. So let's see. All right, so not really any fire type Pokemon. Oh my gosh, there's 1, and that's 30. So taking a look at this, if he rolls 2 more, I'm gonna be done. So I think right now my best bet is to sacrifice this thing and really just start working on Ninetales, getting Ninetales ready to go. And I think that'll be our best bet. So let's use Professor right now. If I get a BLAINE, that would be pretty epic because I could come in and one-hit KO that thing with a BLAINE. And as you can see over here, we also have Rapidash that's going to be doing 40 damage. So BLAINE over here says add 30 to their Pokemon damage. You can see over here that's going to be a whopping 120. So yeah, I'm very, very excited. Anyway, we're going to end turn right now. I don't necessarily need Magmar to do anything because I'm going to knock out that Kangaskhan in one hit. So I wish I just had a Giovanni on me. I don't even know if that's in my deck, to be honest. We just built it really, really quick. So let's see, that's going to be 1, and there's 2. Unfortunately, what we thought would happen actually did happen. So Magmar, thank you so much for your sacrifice. There's your point, but that's okay. We're not done yet. We're going to be using the upcoming NINETAILS over here. So NINETAILS should be really, really easy to knock out right now. Check this out. So it says you discard fire energy from this Pokemon every time you use that ability. So we're going to use BLAINE right now. BLAINE is going to do plus 30 damage. And as you can see over here, Flamethrower does a whopping 120 surprise KO. And that's the crazy thing about using a NINETAILS or a Rapidash or Magmar deck, is that you never know if your opponent is actually going to have that BLAINE card available to add that 30 damage and get that surprise KO. So not sure what's going to happen with that. But anyway, we got some stuff happening over here. Not too afraid of this. We can actually use Sabrina right now to kind of mix around some things. If you bring in Farfetch, that's going to be a KO for me. So absolutely love that. We're going to use this move over here for Flamethrower. Going to be an easy KO. And as you can see, every turn you get 1 energy, which is great. So even though I'm sacrificing 1 energy just to use Flamethrower, I'm getting it back every single turn. So it's not really that net negative if you think about it. So 90, ooh, I'm down a little bit of damage on this one. I need a little bit of a boost. Now I have 2 NINETAILS, but I don't have 2 Vulpix in my deck, unfortunately. So that's unfortunate. So here we go. Not that big of a deal. I'm going to have to use this 2 times in order to do some work. So I'm hoping that this Flamethrower can KO this. How many points do I need? No, I need another, ooh, 90? Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this, Sabrina. If he brings in a weaker Pokemon, I get a free KO. That's right, that's right. Okay, so simple. So that was very, very smart on my end. Because it was like, I know that I can't KO Parasect. So I had a Sabrina in my hand, forced the switch. I guess if the computer saw that, he could have switched into a higher HP Pokemon in order to survive it. But it was game, set, match at that point. You really couldn't do much. So anyway. As you can see over here, we did the thing. Win this battle using a deck where all the Pokemon cards are of that rarity type. So that's super cool. And by doing so, we got a chance reward of the promo pack. Done. And then we're going to be able to move on. So you can see this advanced one over here. I'm going to go back to the Charizard deck because I think it's a little bit more reliable. And now the only thing that we have to do is just beat it 3 more times. So honestly, I don't mind doing that. And it's going to give us some Wonder Hourglasses, which is super fun. And I get to show off my Charizard deck, which is also really, really fun. So anyway, let's do this. Let's see what we got. We're going to be going second, which is the advantage in this game. So I'm starting off with Charmander, unfortunately. That's going to be very bad. But I'm sitting on Charmeleon, which isn't too bad. Wow, this is a bad matchup right now. I do not like it. So I'm hoping... I do have a potion in hand. A potion will be able to heal half of Farfetch's damage that he does on my Charmander. Professors might be able to give me a Charizard if I'm cool enough. But as you can see over here, like, things are not going to be looking the best right off the bat. Let's see what we get. There's a Charmeleon, and then there's a Sabrina. I mean, I honestly don't mind using a Sabrina right off the bat, because then I could start doing a little bit of damage. This does 50 damage, and it's really not that good, because I have to discard the fire energy on it. So, yeah, that's that. I mean, I could... Yeah, you know, I'm gonna... no, I can't use it right now. I could use a red card to make them net -1. We'll see. We'll see what happens over here. But, like, starting off with your Charmander cards is not good. It's not good at all. So, anyway, I mean, I could do the 30. Yeah, I'm gonna be spinning my wheels, but that's okay. Honestly, it's fine. It burns the energy every time I use it, which is kind of okay. But I got to get rid of that Farfetch'd before he gets rid of me. And I'm at an energy advantage right now. I can heal half of that, which is super fine. But I don't want to evolve into Charmeleon just yet, like, at all. So let me just heal really quick. Yeah, I don't want to heal because... Or, sorry, I don't want to evolve because I don't have enough energy to use Fire Claws, like, at all. So right now, honestly, this is very bad. Because I'm at a point where I just need Moltres. we're going Moltres-less. So that was the biggest threat to me right now. I mean, ideally there's a 2-hit KO, but if he gets 2 energies, he's gonna do a lot of damage. Scratch, that's a 2-hit KO on me as well. So decent right now. Let me get like a Moltres, dude, and then please put the Moltres on bench. Okay, this is not happening. So here we go. There's your Charmander. I can't evolve into Charmeleon because there's no point in me doing so. I might sacrifice this. Yeah, 50 is fine. That Go-Goat, man. Look at this thing. Look at this Go-Goat that's gearing up. Flip a coin if it hits, then something bad. Yeah. Do I sacrifice it or do I keep on trying to attack? I'm going to keep on trying to attack. I mean, we just need the 3 hits, right? We're going to not use a supporter card. That's 50 damage. It's not bad. But, like, I'm not gaining any energy because I'm stuck using this Charmander. So, X speed is going to dip right out, switch on into someone, and this could potentially KO my Charmander. But it didn't. Very scary, to be honest. Like, yeah, it's very scary. But it's okay. Like, we can do work. Watch, check this out. If I get the Charizard or a Moltres, I'm not getting anything right now. I'm trying so hard. All right, there's your Moltres EX finally out. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sacrifice this Charmander in order to really get this Charmeleon going. It's what I got to do, honestly, at this point. Unless 90, I don't know. I could heal it a little bit, get another turn in. Yeah, you know what? Let's go. Let's go, just in case, man. Who knows? I should have done an attack then if that was the case, but whatever. Order of operations is we're gonna salvage this match. Okay, never mind. Not with that thing. All right, watch out for my low battery here. Don't worry. Okay, there's Charizard. Great. Love it. So there's your Charizard. That's the Pokemon that I needed. I mean, I can X speed out. That's probably best. Let's do it. Let's X speed out into Moltres. Way to go, Charmander. You did amazing. You knocked out so many hits. So here we go. So this is what I need right now. I 100% need the Inferno Dance so that I can absolutely get some energies on this Charizard. Right? That's exactly what we need. Let me get 2. I'll take 1. Okay, how about none? Ugh. Alright, what do we got over here? Let's take a look. Anything? Ooh, okay. This is fine. Things are fine. This is 40 damage, whatever. Let him have it. Okay, well, ooh, Sabrina's good. This is really good. Yeah, I'm totally down for it. Let's Sabrina really quick. Okay, Sabrina's in. I need a hit. I need this hit. Let's go, Inferno Dance. I need this to work. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Please give me, yep, 1, 2, and 2's great. I can start destroying with Charizard next turn, so we're fine. I just need to do it 2 times. All right, taking a look. Ivysaur survives my Flame Slash, which is fine. All right, so as you can see over here, we can X speed. Yep, we can X speed, which is fine. So now we can retreat out. I could bring in Charizard, as you can see over here. We're going to put our last energy on him. I do, unfortunately, have to use the Crimson Storm, which is okay. I have 5 energy. It's going to go down to 3. Next turn, I'll have 4, so I could do another Crimson Storm for the win, and that's going to be game, set, match. So simple. Check this out. Parasect, what are you doing, dude? No! No, man, don't go out like that. Oh, watch out, Venusaur. I kind of want a Sabrina. Like, I want a Sabrina right now so I can knock out that Venusaur. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Why the heck not? All right, here, come on. Bring in that Venusaur. I want it. Bring it in. Thank you. You worked so hard to put 4 energies on there for a giant bloom, 100 damage. Well, guess what? Charizard versus Venusaur. Boom! 220 gone. Does not survive that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, alright. That was overkill, but it was still very fun, right? We knocked it out. Way to go, Charizard. I do like the deck. The deck is fine. But that was a very rough start. It was a rough start where it was just like, dude, like, how in the world? If you get started with your Charmander and you're not able to get him on the bench with Moltres up front, that's going to be really hard to do. All right, let's do one more battle. We have to do this 5 times in order to get all of the rewards, so it's just extra content that you guys are enjoying, so totally down for it. Here we go, going first. What do we have over here? We're starting off with Charmander. All right. It's very hard to start off with Charmander, but you know what? We did it last time, and we just need to scrub through our entire deck and get the Pokemon that we need for it. So let's see. Red card, not worth it right now. I'm going to use the Professor in order to get, I don't know, maybe a Charizard. Okay, the Pokeball is very useful because maybe we get Moltres out. Hey, there's the Moltres that I'm looking for. Perfect. Moltres is great. I do have an X speed. Next turn, I'm going to use it. Yeah, surprise attack. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Surprise attack. Oh, okay. So he just switched out to that Kangaskhan over here. Not bad. All right, this is actually really good right now. Check this out. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use the X speed. By using X speed, we can easily switch out this Charmeleon without spending any energy. Charmander without any energy. I'm going to evolve it into the Charmeleon. We're then going to rock the Inferno Dance. There we go. We don't need to use Sabrina at any given time right now. It's just a Kangaskhan. The Kangaskhan can do maximum 60. I need 2, man. 1. Okay, how about none? Oh, it's the worst. Coin flips, man. It's fine. As long as I get like 2 next turn, I'll be all right. So as you guys can see, yeah, he's evolving his entire bench right now, so that's very scary. But so I need to get at an energy advantage ASAP. So the fact that he got only those 2, I guess that's okay. Not really worried all that much. Charmeleon is going to be fine, but here's the Charizard. I don't want to put any other energies on top of Moltres because my goal is to just use Inferno Dance as much as I can. And just rack up as much energy as I can on top of Charizard so that I can Crimson Flame everyone. So that's 2. That's really good. So yeah, I can switch out and start doing some slashes, but I don't want to do that yet. So I think what I have to do, I have to do one more Inferno Dance. I have to do one more Inferno Dance. That's crazy how he's getting so many heads right now. So that's 60 damage. I mean, honestly, at this point, I can just leave Moltres in. I won't have to worry about anything. So here's the deal. Here's the deal. I'm going to put this on top of Charizard. I'm going to use this. We're going to allow Moltres to fall. I don't necessarily need the Charmander out, but I do have an extra Charmeleon. So I don't know if this team has... I don't know if this team has any Sabrinas. So I didn't put Charmander on the bench because I figured it might want to use Sabrina to like switch in my baby Charmander and like potentially destroy it for like the winning hit. So I don't want to do that. All right, here we go. This is perfectly fine. We have a lot of energy on top of our Charizard right now, and I'm running low on fumes for this Pokemon over here. So honestly, we're okay. I got 5. There's X speed. That's all I needed, honestly. So I have 6 energy on top of the Charizard right now. That's going to allow me to easily retreat to the Charizard EX. Then I don't need a Sabrina because I'm going to knock out this thing in one hit. Red card, red card would be pretty good. Yeah, because he would be net -1 card if I used it. so you might as well just allow him to lose that card. Sometimes red card can backfire because you'll eventually... what if they were missing the Venusaur in their hand and they shuffled their hand into their deck and then you gave them the Venusaur? So it's kind of weird. So the only reason that you would use the red card is if they have at least 4 cards in their hand, right? You'd never use it for 3 unless you can actually peek and see what they have. Some Pokemon allow the ability to peek and see, but yeah, it doesn't even matter. Okay, so this is interesting. He's really working. He's really working. I do have a backup Charizard right now, which is kind of cool. So I'm gonna try it. Go-Goat is fine. We win this one because even though I'm using Crimson Storm every single battle or every single attack, I'm still net positive when it comes to the energy. So you can see over here I'm at 3. Next turn I'm going to be at 4. And then we just win. We just straight up win. So unfortunately, it's just an Ivysaur with no energy. He was packing his bench with all of the energy for Ivysaur. But as you can see over here, it didn't even matter. Because right now we have the Charizard and we are going to nuke one more Crimson Storm for the win. Easy peasy, and we're out. Boom! Using the Fire team. Absolutely love it. So this one's a fun one. It's a fun deck. It's a little based on luck because you have the coin flips from Moltres, and Moltres has to come out at the beginning. So it is a pretty lucky chance. All right, anyway, it's the end of the episode. Let's jump in and let's see what we got for our packs. Excited to see, as you guys can tell. Here we go. 1, 2. How many battles did we do today? Yeah, 4? Okay, great. And we're knocking out like all the extra rewards too. And the extra rewards give us the event hourglasses, which allows us to do this. Oh, cool. Look at that Haunter artwork. That's kind of cute. Surprise attack, flip a coin. If Tails' attack does nothing. 50 damage for 1 energy is pretty good for like a stage 1, right? Crazy cool. All right, I love that we found out what the other promos are. You have a Haunter over here. So cool. All right, next up, let's take a look. I want to see what the other promos are. Hopefully no doubles, but I don't mind a double of a Venusaur, right? If this thing sparkles at the beginning. Okay, so we got double Haunter. That's fine. That's cool. Don't necessarily need that, but we'll take it. All right, what else we got? Give me that. Give me that. Claim it. Claim it. Here we go. Get the Haunter. Bruh. What do we got? Ooh, dude, 3 Haunters in a row? Come on, man. Really? Is that really what's happening? Holy moly. All right, all right. And next, we have... drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Here it is. Here it is. And, dude, there's no way you can get 4 Haunters in a row. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to pull in the Mewtwo Genetic Apex, and I'm going to get, like, 5 Haunters in there. Bet. All right, so that's unfortunate, but that's okay. Here we go. Mewtwo, what we wanted to pull on this one was absolutely a Dragonair and a Dragonite. They're both available in this specific pack, so I cannot wait to see what we get. I'm hoping we can get it. But you never know. Tentacruel, I don't know, Hitmonlee, Old Amber, Cottony, and Bisharp. Okay. That's a dud. All right, fine. No worries, no worries. Hey, you know what? We tried. But we're almost done with this event, so we just have a little bit more, and we should be able to knock it out. Anyway, you guys are great. Thanks so much for watching, and best of luck on all of your pulls. See you later.